I'm Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. It is the best time of the year. God's Tips, your NFL specialist. We're going to give you some free trends. Remember us from the free scoreboard days? It was enormously popular. We had the tailgate party on weekends. This is not simply just one of those sales pitches where a guy comes on and says how great he is. We're going to give you the same information that we gave you on the scoreboards long before Al Gore invented this internet. So let's get to our trends report. All records are ATS. And thank you to my man Shay Matthews of ScoresOddsPicks.com for help compiling this information. The Colts and the Texans, again, all records are ATS. With two of the league's elite passing offenses going head-to-head, keep in mind it shouldn't be surprised that the over is 9-1 the last 10 meetings between these two AFC South rivals. The Colts are strong within the division, going 4-1 over the last 5 in the South, but the Texans are just 1-4 their last 5 in the division. The Browns and Bucks. Who will cover the spread in the Toilet Bowl? On paper, the Browns look like the amazing play. They've beaten 7 straight Vegas spreads, but bettors should remember that this streak is a product of their improbable late-season run. Cleveland still 1-9-1 their last 11 Week 1 games. Yes, I get those itches in the middle. That's why I'll never be on TV. Tampa seems to crumble at home, going 1-10 their last 11 there. The Bengals and the Patriots. Could this be the week's first sportsbook upset? Cincinnati's 1-7 ATS their last 8. It does tend to surprise early, going 11-5 their last 16 September games. Road team has also beaten the spread in 4 of the last 5 Bengals-Patriots contests. The Raiders and the Titans. The Raiders are just 5-1 their last 6 against Tennessee, but they're slow starters, beating the spread just once in their last 5 Week 1 games. Tennessee is certainly the stronger early season betting play, going 9-2 over their last 11 September games, but it enters this matchup having lost 5 of 6 against the spread. The over might be the better play, at least trend-wise. It's gone over 5-1 in Oakland's last 6 in Week 1, and 4-1 in Tennessee's last 5 at home. Remember, OffshoreInsiders.com is where you will get the top sports handicapping picks. OffshoreInsiders.com. Well, guys, the Raiders and the Titans, well, we actually did that one. The Broncos and the Jaguars. Could bettors win some cash on Denver here? The Broncos are 7-3 over their last 10 in Week 1. Remember the wild finish to open the season against Cincinnati last year? Underdog has beaten the spread 5 straight times in this rivalry history. The Jaguars are ugly bets at home, losing 13 out of their last 16 where it counts. Will Denver point some points up? Well, they put some points up. Last 5 games have actually gone over the total. The Panthers and the Giants. The Panthers are under the radar in that role, and sports betting sharps may capitalize on that status this season. Carolina's 5-0 in their last 5 games and 8-0 over their last 8 against the NFC. 5-1 their last 6 road contests. Now, a couple noteworthy head-to-head stats. The over is 5-1 the last 6 meetings, and the road team has beaten spread for the last 5 meetings. And I go scratching again. The Dolphins, hey, at least I'm scratching my neck and my head. The Dolphins and the Bills. The Dolphins have fared well within their division of late, going 7-1 over their last 8 against the spread. But few teams have helped bettors less than Dolphins in September. Miami is just 3-12-2 their last 17 September games. Meanwhile, the Bills are 5-0 their last 5 Week 1 matchups. The home team is 5-1-1 the last 7 meetings. The Falcons and the Steelers. The odds makers struggle to figure out Atlanta early in the season. Falcons are 10-2 over the last 12 Week 1 games. Of course, they'll be facing a backup quarterback as there's no Ben Roethlisberger here. Keep in mind, the Steelers have struggled to cover at home, going 0-3-1 at Heinz Field over their last 4. The Lions and the Bears. As a fan of The Wizard of Oz, I want to throw in some Tiger reference somewhere along the line. Lions are a perennial whipping boy, going 8-20-2 over the last 30 versus the NFC. But their vaunted offense, not to mention the mighty struggles of Chicago's offensive line, could make them a sleeper in Week 1. The Bears have lost 4 of their last 5 at home. Underdog is 15-7 over the last 22 meetings. And you want more free information? Free information, go to offshoreinsiders.com. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see where it says articles. We've got free picks, yes, free spread picks with analysis from the nation's top handicappers, such as myself, Joe Duffy, JD. of the ACC. A lot of you remember me. I am a CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. You can get my picks on God's Tips. We've got Matt Rivers, who is the winningest handicapper ever on a network of sites, the same site where Brandon Lang made a big name for himself. He also went to greener pastures, literally and figuratively. You got the Master Lock Line, which is the power of 620 sports services behind every play, and revolutionary handicapper, Stevie Vincent. So again, it's all at OffshoreInsiders.com.